Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome each and every one of you yet again to another League of Legends video. So there has been some exciting news recently announced by Riot. Now if you play mid lane or you occasionally enjoy playing the AP Mage type champions in League of Legends, well, this hopefully will be exciting for you. They are working on making significant changes to many of the AP mid lane champions. They stated how these changes coming to some of the AP mages is going to be similar to what they did to the marksmen in the preseason. And with that being said, it is going to be done to 6 of the mages as well. And those champions include Vladimir, Brand, Cassiopeia, Zyra, Vel'Koz, and Malzahar. So in this video we'll talk about what their plans are with these changes, when it's planned to come out, and I also want you guys to write down in the comments below which of these 6 champions you're most excited for the changes and why. And I'll pick my favorite comments and showcase them in the next video. And I'll be showcasing the comments from my previous video at the end of this video. And remember to hit that like button if you are excited for these changes coming up, because I know I am. So I'm sure the first question everyone is asking or has on their mind: when is this coming out? When can we expect these changes to be released? Well, according to Riot and what they said, they are expecting to release these changes around mid-year, so you can expect them probably around the time of June. Now the reason they're doing these changes is because they want to accomplish 2 different things. One, they want to ensure the class as a whole is relevant and satisfying to play, so in this case AP mages. And 2, they want to differentiate every champion within this class so that each one feels unique and you have a real reason to pick them over other champions. And ultimately that is their goal whenever they finally do release these changes to those 6 AP mages, and maybe a bit of smaller changes to other AP mages. Make them more interesting and make them unique. But something more specific to the 6 champions mentioned, they are also trying to deliver on their core thematic and gameplay fantasy. So when you hear about Vel'Koz, when you look at his lore and read what he really just is in the League of Legends world, they want to make that playstyle feel more fitting towards that. They want to make Zyra's plans feel more impactful and have maybe better uses, or something that actually sets her even further apart as really, you know what, this champion is the master of controlling these plans, and they do quite a bit. Now a lot of people on the forums have been complaining about the Vel'Koz change and asking why exactly is he in this list of changes. People are arguing that he is fairly unique of a champion. I mean, he's the only one that fires these kind of bolts. He has true damage within his passive, a giant laser. But on the flip side, a lot of people are saying, I mean, yeah, even though Vel'Koz has these really cool abilities and this true damage passive, at the end of the day, he's really no different than maybe someone like a Brand, or maybe someone like a Malzahar or a Zyra. Essentially, their goal is to stand in the back, fire off their longish range abilities, and deal damage as magic. Other than that, when it comes to maybe CC or just bringing something else to the table, well, I mean, there really isn't anything there. So for instance, why would you pick Vel'Koz over maybe someone like Xerath or maybe someone like Lux? What does Vel'Koz offer that they do not? Now my personal answer to that question would be, well, he has quite a good passive that deals true damage, which can be very strong against tanks. But that is just my personal opinion. But either way, Riot also posted in the thread saying that they want to hear everyone's feedback. They want to hear, out of those 6 champions I mentioned earlier, what do you feel like, for instance, maybe for Zyra is absolutely like sacred to the champion and should, regardless of what they do to the champion, remain intact, and her playstyle, or the champion as she is right now, should still more or less be very similar in that aspect. And the second thing is, what do you not like about these champions? What do you wish maybe was different or maybe was further delved upon? Pretty much, what would you change about these champions if you were in the shoes of the writers that are in charge of making these changes? So I'm hoping that the comment section will be flooded with a bunch of comments from you guys, maybe with ideas, again answering the question I asked at the beginning of the video. And I'm personally, as a mid lane player, and I'm assuming most of you are probably mid lane players as well if you watch my videos, are also excited. And as they release more and more information about this, I'll do my best to keep track of it and also update you guys as well. So make sure to write down the comment, throw in a like for the video if you enjoyed it or if you're excited for these changes. And here are my favorite comments of my previous video where I asked you guys what do you like or dislike about Dynamic Q or the new champion select. But I thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you for the next video. Peace.